Senator from Louisiana.
Excuse me, Mr. President.
Take your time.
Thank you, sir. Pursuant to Section 904 of the Congressional Budget Act of 1974, I move to waive the point of order, reminding the body that I'm not striking the spending, I'm just asking Congress to approve it. And I ask for the ayes and nays.
Is there a sufficient second?
At a 10th Senate hearing, Senator John Kennedy put it as Kennedy demanded clear answers, challenging federal enforcement priorities and accountability in America's major cities. Much larger political debate heading into the months ahead. Watch closely.
And how the resources in the DPA will be spent. We have that commitment on a quarterly basis to receive the necessary information so that we understand with great clarity and transparency how the dollars within the DPA will be spent. But here's what we also know, that we remain reliant on China for critical minerals. Here's what we know, that the United States of America, the city on the hill, remains dependent on foreign powers for our necessary resources. We are not self-reliant in areas that matter the most to the American people and, frankly, to America's future. Now, you can think of this as just hyperbole, but the fact of the matter is clear when you look back to recent issues like COVID and PPE. We were begging China to help the American people, Mr. President. We were begging China for medicine, masks. We cannot allow this great nation to be dependent on other nations. We must become more self-reliant. And in the spirit of self-reliance, this administration, whom I will say, I trust President Trump. I trust his word to produce the results we need for this nation, to make sure that we are self-reliant, and I trust the president to produce the information that will satisfy my good friend, Senator Kennedy. But let me close with this. We need the DPA, and we need the funding at the levels requested. We must make sure we always have the resources to produce for ourselves if there's another COVID. In the same way that we use the DPA to build levees and flood walls after Hurricane Katrina, we need to make sure we have the resources in place for natural emergencies. In the same way that the DPA was used to help protect service members who were deployed overseas from IEDs, we need the DPA. So, Mr. President, I ask my colleagues to vote no on this amendment. The pending amendment does not produce a change in outlays of revenues. I raise a point of order under Section 313B1A of the Congressional Budget Act of 1974.
The Senator from Louisiana.
Excuse me, Mr. President.
Take your time.
Thank you, sir. Pursuant to Section 904 of the Congressional Budget Act of 1974, I move to waive the point of order, reminding the body that I'm not striking the spending, I'm just asking Congress to approve it. And I ask for the ayes and nays.
Is there a sufficient second? There appears to be. The court will call the roll.
Ms. Also Brooks. Ms. Baldwin. Mr. Banks. Mr. Barrasso. Mr. Bennett. Mrs. Blackburn. Mr. Blumenthal. Ms. Blunt Rochester. Mr. Booker.
Point of order, will you sustain?
Mr. Bozeman. Mrs. Britt.
I would be in it if it just hadn't been so hot. So, yeah.
Mr. Budd. Ms. Cantwell. Mrs. Capito. Mr. Cassidy. Ms. Collins. Mr. Coons. Mr. Cornyn. Ms. Cortez Masto. Mr. Cotton. Mr. Kramer. Mr. Crapo. Mr. Cruz, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Daines, Ms. Duckworth, Mr. Durbin, Ms. Ernst.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more political moments like this.